I want you to stop wasting money on those perfect planners that you quit using by February because they don't work for you. This time of year, we all get focused on what we're going to do better next year: health, fitness, and organization. And a lot of people will ask me what I do to stay organized at work and at home. So I thought I would spend a few minutes just helping you understand some of the things to think about if you're looking for a new planner or organizer for 2026. Now you know what I'm going to talk about. If it's not interesting, feel free to go ahead and swipe. If it is, stick around. I'm glad you're here. Let's get into it. Over the last 10 or 12 years, I've used just about every type of planner system you can imagine, physical and digital. I've used notebooks and notepads. I've used the empty Moleskine type planners, A3, A4, A6. I've used prefab planners that have information already written inside of them. I've used small handheld planners that you can put in your back pocket. The reality is, you've got to figure out what kind of planner system works for you. What works for me is not necessarily going to work for you. And a lot of people want to run out and buy the newest thing, the most expensive thing, because they think it's going to work for them. They think that system's going to be perfect for them. And the problem with that is that you start to force yourself into a system that was made for somebody else. It was made for a specific way of thinking. And it might not work for you, and that's why you abandon it and give up and go back to post-it notes all over the place that you can't keep up with. My recommendation is that you focus on getting back to basics. You focus on trying to figure out what your requirements for a planner are going to be, and then use those requirements to figure out what kind of planner system you actually need to use. The best way to do that is just start with a blank notebook. It can be a spiral notebook, it can be a Moleskine knockoff, it doesn't matter. Don't spend a lot of money on it. Just get a blank notebook and a pen and take it everywhere you go. Start out your day, open the notebook up, write down the first 5 or 6 things that come to mind that you need to do that day. Write down how you feel. Write down where you're going to go whenever you get off work, what you're going to have for dinner. It doesn't matter. Just start putting pen to paper and see what comes out of your head. As you go throughout your day, whether it's personal or work in meetings, start making task lists. Start taking notes of what people are saying and what you need to remember. After a few days, you're going to start to see patterns. You're going to see how you like to track tasks. You're going to see how you like to take notes. You're going to see how you like to make changes to your schedule. You're going to start to realize what's comfortable for you. You can then use those requirements to start to figure out what kind of system works best for you, something you're actually going to stick with. Is it going to be better for you to stick with a blank notebook because you like to do things differently every day based on how you feel? Or are you the kind of person who needs pre-formatted pages and you just need to fill in the blanks? This is going to be an exercise that's going to help you figure that out. Much better than trying to start with something and wedge yourself into it, knowing that that might be uncomfortable for you. Another thing you're going to realize is what size notebook works best for you. What size planner do you need to be successful? Maybe the notebook that you got is too big to use on a desk or at a conference table with a laptop. Maybe it's too hard to carry it around everywhere you go and you need to go with something smaller. Maybe you got something that was too small and you need more space because you always run out of room. These are part of the requirements that you're going to gather as you're testing this process out. So give it a shot for a week. Go get a blank notebook, try it out, see what happens. At the end of the week, refine your use of that notebook based on your requirements, everything that you see that you've been doing with it, and try it for another week. After a couple of weeks, it's going to become pretty clear what kind of planner system you need to use going forward. At that point, you can actually go spend your hard-earned money on something you're actually going to use throughout the year instead of buying it and leaving it on your desk in a drawer because it doesn't fit your personality. If you found this interesting and you want to know more, drop me a comment. Let me know what your questions are. Let me know what some of your problems, some of your frustrations with planners and organizers in the past have been. We'll talk a little bit more about different types of planners, pre-formatted planners, different types of empty planners, different types of systems like bullet journaling, things of that nature that you can actually use to make your planning more productive and stay more organized throughout the year.